So the greens are chopped and ready. As you're preparing the Christmas feast, I've got a few people coming over. I'm going to be doing turkey. Turkey's in the defrosting, and these are some collard greens that Wild Bill gave me from his garden. So I'm going to chop them and wash them, and I'll show you how I make them. And I'll be back. Okay, so the greens are chopped and ready. As you see, it looks like a whole bunch here, but I'm going to start to season them. This is garlic. The garlic's crushed already. Who can be bothered peeling garlic? Not me. I'll buy the one that's already chopped, so I'll put plenty of garlic on it. I may add some more later. We'll see what they taste like. I'm putting some minced onion. Yeah, there's no need to chop onions. You can just use the minced ones. Okay. And then some black pepper.
And yes, I'm not afraid of evil either. Totally can help.
Okay, so this is the stuffing. Now, this stuffing is I guess you could call it a family recipe. My ex-husband, who passed away this year, this was his stuffing. We would cook every year, and he would always be in charge of the stuffing. And the kids wanted their daddy's stuffing this year, so I'm making it. And basically what I'm doing right now, there's some sausage meat that he used to put in it. It's not the healthiest, no, but whatever. Anyway, so and now I have some celery and green onions. I'm going to put in here, okay? And then I mix it all up. And by the way, I use stovetop stuffing. I'm not going to stand here and be grating bread and all of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know, so this is stovetop, so it has some seasoning already in it, which works for me. You know, I'm not doing all of that, but as you see, I put stuff in to enhance the stuffing. And then I add chicken broth. That's my microwave going off. Hold on. I'll stop that in a minute. But I add chicken broth to it, and then I add some hot water. You know, and this is how he used to make the stuffing. Yeah, this is the first Christmas without him. It's kind of, what is it, what would you say, how you say, it's bittersweet, you know, it is, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I'm mixing up the stuffing, the sausage meat in here, spring onion, celery, and I'm going to let it swell up a little bit. And I like to stuff the turkey with it, and then whatever is over, I'm going to add a little bit more hot water. Whatever is over. Oh, and also, you mustn't forget this, some butter. So if anybody's on a diet here, forget it right now. You know, it's one day, so you can eat this. Okay, as long as you don't eat it every day, you're good. So mixing the butter. Oh hush, Winnie, see. Winston heard something out there. We get a lot of deer around here. They come out, and he hears everything, this dog. Don't you, Bubba? Yes, you do. I know, Mummy loves you. He's looking at me all crazy right now. But anyway, so I'm going to let this you know, soak up. Sorry about that. I need to stop this microwave. Hold on. I'm going to let this sit for a minute before I stuff anything. I'm going to stuff the turkey in a minute, and then whatever's over I put in a separate pan and cook it separately. But this is my kids' daddy stuffing, and they wanted it, so I've made it. Yeah. Anyway, there you go for now. Okay, so now we're getting to the turkey. The first thing I do, I showed you the stuffing earlier. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, there it is. I like to stuff the turkey. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do right off the bat. And I'm gonna put the stuffing in here. It has celery, onion, sausage, meat, and it'll cook within the turkey. Like I said, this stuffing is my ex-husband who passed away this year, actually, the beginning of the year. This was his recipe, and the kids wanted their daddy's stuffing, so I made it. He would always insist on making the stuffing. I would make everything else. But he would, the stuffing was his thing. So if there is life after death and you're watching, I'm making your stuffing, okay? Yeah. No, it's sad. It's a sad time because, you know, wait a minute. These dogs, see, you hear that noise going on there? Winnie, cut it out. No, he's right here pushing his bowl around because he wants more food. He's not getting another thing. Okay, so I'm stuffing the turkey, as you can see. And basically, and so there's a whole lot left over. So what I do with the rest is I'll get a pan. I use these full pans rather than my own pans because, you know, you can just chuck them out. Ain't nobody got time to be scrubbing pans, least of all me. Anyway, I'm gonna get a full pan for the rest of the stuffing. I think it can go in here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I've got another full pan. Yeah. For the rest of the stuffing, as you can see. I'm going to wash it. You never know. Yeah, there you go. And so the rest of the stuffing, I put in this full pan and I cook it separately from the turkey. But yeah. Hold on 1 second. So let me get this in here. Yeah, so there you go, put that in the sink. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to bring it where you can see it, hopefully. And what I do, I just flatten it all down and it goes in with the rest of the food. Now I do this Christmas Eve so that in the morning I don't have too much to do. I've just got to peel some potatoes and vegetables and that's it, you know. But okay, so that's the rest of the stuffing. So I'm gonna cover that, put it in the fridge, and it'll be ready to go in the oven in the morning. Okay, so while the greens are cooking down, as you see they're in the pot, they're gonna cook down way more, and then I'm gonna add the ham hocks, and you can taste, you know, if I need more salt, more seasoning. But the ham hock really makes them taste really good. So this is the prime rib. Now this prime rib, I mean, it's a nice sized one, look. And what happened is, I went into Walmart and there was nothing under $79, $80. I think the cheapest I saw was 70 something dollars. So I decided to go to Aldi, and for this same cut of meat, the same size and everything, was $45 in Aldi compared to 79. Okay, so it's morning, it's around 10, so we're gonna be eating around 2, people are coming. So the turkey has been cooking overnight and it's almost ready. It just needs to brown a little bit more. I'm probably gonna end up having to leave it in this pan because it's so tender, it just falls off the bone. So I've had it cooking really low overnight, but I'm going to, you know, brown the top of it and it'll be ready. So we'll leave that going. In fact, let me turn up the heat a little bit on it to brown it, and it'll be ready, and I need to let it rest. Okay, so the parsnips and carrots are ready. I've given them a good wash. And basically, oh my God, hang on. Okay, so basically what I do with these is I like to roast them. So I put foil on my pans because it's easier for clean up. You know, you just got to peel it off. There's not all that scrubbing and pissing around with it, you know. Anyway, so let me get this where you can see properly. Yeah, there you go. So the carrots, move that out of the way. So I've sprayed that with some olive oil. And I find my knife. Here we go. Now the carrots, you can do them whole, but I prefer to cut them in half so that they cook a little better, and just lay them on the pan like so. There we go. Same thing with the parsnip. They're a little hard actually. Oh, yes they are. But they roast better, thinner than doing the whole thing. So, and roasted parsnip is delish. And very good for you, considering the rest of the meal. Yeah. Well, that one's still a little thick, so I don't know about that. I'll cut it from there. It's still a bit thick around the top, so yeah, just lay it out like that, and cut the carrots. Okay, now the carrots I drizzle in honey. This is organic honey. I don't know what the difference is, but anyway, I drizzle. These are going to be honey glazed carrots, so I drizzle them with honey. That's why I don't add salt to the carrots. You don't really need any. Yeah. And then these are ready to go into the oven. Next up is Brussels sprouts. Now, a British roast dinner or Christmas dinner would not be a British Christmas dinner without Brussels sprouts. Whether you like them or hate them, I actually love them. They're like little cabbages, but a lot of people don't like them. But I cook them differently. Generally, when I was growing up, basically, they would just do what I'm doing. You have to peel the top off and then do a core them, because it helps them cook a lot quicker. Take off the, peel it like a cabbage, really, and then core the bottom, or score the bottom. And when I was growing up, they would just do this and then just put them in a pan and boil them. Okay, now it's time for the Brussels sprouts. So what I've done here, I melted a little bit of butter and some olive oil in a pan, and I'm going to add some onion and soften the onions before I do anything else. There we go, I'm putting them on to soften the olive oil and the butter. Gonna let them soften up for just a minute. Let me see, but I got the thing on. I've got it. I need to move up the temperature because I had it on low. So we're just going to soften the onions a little bit, and I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so the onions have softened. They've got a nice little glaze to them, and then I add the Brussels sprouts, which I boiled earlier, because I like mine kind of soft. I don't like hard Brussels sprouts, I sure don't. So, yeah. Adding them to the onions. I do love a Brussels. Some people say it gives them heartburn or something. Hang on, let me turn this TV off, because you probably can't hear me. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I don't know, what do you guys think of this little spot right here?
Yeah, so there you go. And kind of whoosh. Yeah, I've got this on like a little tripod thing. So there you go. Mix them up. Okay, but it's Brussels, onions, and olive oil. Then I add to this, while that's kind of sauteing, add some bacon bits. There you go. These are real ones. I don't like those, pretend ones. They're real bacon bits. Just add it to there. Let it simmer for a little bit, or saute. And then they're ready to go. Okay, so now it's time to whisk up the Yorkshires. Now I've got 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. We need half a teaspoon of salt, coarse salt. That'll do it. 4 fresh eggs. Now I got these eggs from Wild Bill's next door neighbour. She's got a whole bunch of chickens over there, so I get all my eggs from her. They're free range, they run around and whatever. Yeah. And 1.5 cups of milk. So pour that all in. And why it has so many eggs in it, the eggs what actually makes it rise. Then you whisk it all together. Now I do have a mixer and all of that, but I don't use it for Yorkshire puddings. For some reason, they always come out better using a hand whisk like this. I'm not sure why, but they do. Okay, so the batter's ready. It's nice and golden, and so what I do, I let this sit and rest for a while until I make these last, because you have to have the oven really hot, and so I'll wait until the prime rib's done and the roasted potatoes. I'm going to show you what I do with them in a minute, and I just let this sit and rest because it's the last thing that I make along with the gravy. Okay, so the meat is ready. It looks like very well done, but that's how I like it. I don't like blood coming out of it and nothing like that. I don't mind it like a little bit rare. As you can see, the roasties are here. There, see the roast potatoes? And they're cooked in the meat juice, so they're really, really good. They taste really good. Let me fix this freaking thing. I've got like a tripod thing, a small one for now. Anyway, so yeah, so you can see a little bit of here. The garlic and everything has encrusted on it when I cut it. It's probably a little rarer, more rarer in the middle, and well done on the outsides. I like the well done, and then people that like, you know, it a little bit more rarer in the middle, it's like that. Now let me show you the Yorkshires. The Yorkshires are ready. Ooh, holy shit. Anyway, there they are, and that's what they look like. So, and they taste like, well, I guess popovers. I don't know what popovers taste like, but I guess that's what they taste like, from what I'm told. Anyway, let's get them out of here. There you go. Now I have a serving dish for them, but unfortunately it's plastic, so I don't want to put them on here right now. My guests will be arriving in about 30 minutes, but I like to have everything ready, so, you know, and warm, so I'm not going to put it on the plastic yet. I'm going to put all this back in the oven on low to keep warm. I also did mashed potatoes. I didn't show you that because, you know, everybody knows how to make mashed potatoes, I hope. Okay, so I'm going to just stick the Yorkshires on top here. Thank you, Gordon. They came out great. Yeah, this is Gordon Ramsay's recipe. And they came out great. There we go. I'm going to stick them back in the oven. And then gravy is ready. Everything's ready now, so I'll show you the finished result. And let's eat. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay, so everything's ready. These are the collards. They're nice and soft, and you know, the ham hocks in them really makes them really good, really good. It's not health-wise, is it? No, not at all. Here's the prime rib. There's the Yorkshires and roasties. Here's the turkey and the stuffing. And I made these pies earlier. I didn't show me making these pies. You know why? Because I bought them and I just shoved them in the oven. They're not, I didn't make the pies. I didn't. I bought them, put them in the oven. It's the apple pie and the pumpkin pie. There's the Brussels sprouts with the bacon and onion, and the mashed potatoes with parsley, and the parsnips and carrots. So that's it. Oh, and the gravy. I forgot about the gravy, but basically what I did with the gravy, I made, I used packet gravy. If I was in England, I would use Bisto gravy. Bisto browns, Bisto thickens, Bisto seasons, all in one go. That's what they used to say. But anyway, I used packet gravy, but I added the meat juices to the gravy. And so that's it. That's Christmas dinner over here. I hope everyone had a good time and everybody ate well. Take care, everybody. Bye.